right. Okay, so just looking at oil right now, Colombia's new president going after fossil fuels. May ride with IMUX again. Let's see what IMUX is doing. IMUX definitely gonna have to get some more volume. It's not even on the top 10 movers. Let's see where it's actually at. 800,000. Let's jump over here. Yeah, I was this is what I traded yesterday. LASE came down into this little dip, continued to hold in here, and I just jumped in right here at this bottom. Got this nice push up, sold, and then I did it again up here. It just would not get back up there, so I went ahead and sold out of that as well. From the first entry was at 297, and it ripped up here to the 324s, and then the second entry was 297 or 298, and then it ripped up here to about 315 and started struggling. So I was like, all right, I take what you give me. But yeah, IMUX is definitely down 14%. HPCO flattening out up here. I'm guessing all of the pumpers have pumped it in the chat rooms and things like that. So it's up here. I'll be very wary of it. We'll love to see it form some actual bottoms. But we'll see if it can hold its gains up here. So on my volume movers, top volume moves, HPCO, PEGY, which has been a mover on previous days, but just has no catalyst on the day, so it probably can be a little bit speculative today. Then we have nothing else really in the low floats up here. KTTA, nah, that's trash. Phase 1 of a clinical trial. But yeah, back over here to oil. Oil refinery strike grips France amid energy crisis. IMF urges governments restrain spending to fight inflation. So how do you restrain spending? You could raise the prices, and then people just stop buying. Or raise the prices on specific groups of commodities, and then people stop buying. Israel, Lebanon reach rare deal for gas extraction and export toward Europe. Okay. That was on yesterday, though. Toyota starts a plant in junta-led Myanmar, making 1 to 2 cars a day. Oil prices fall further on concerns global economy is weakening. So yeah, oil continue to find new reasons to come back down. But it did re-enter this level that it had fought so hard to get under the 80s. So we'll have to see. What's up, Daniel B? PEGY. Sounds like a storm's rolling through. Been a long time since we had a storm here, but we're about to get it today. SPY had a little bit of a bounce off this 355-ish level yesterday. Looking like it wants to revisit it. $356. A nice support there. We'll see what it wants to do today. HPCL coming on down. We do have a little bit of a resistance area right here at the 3, right at the under the 375s. And the top was 390 almost. Okay, let's look at the daily chart for HPCO. I had already marked it up, but I don't know how legitimate these marks are. It got up here to the 343, so it got above this original little uptick here, 311s. Went on up, has not reached the 4 yet. How close did it get to the 4? It got to 390. So almost to the $4, but just couldn't get it. Still below that 200 moving average. The 200 moving average is looking like it's at 664. So that's going to be quite a bit of work for it to get above that. What's up, Audrey? Andre Ely. I don't know why I looked over and saw Audrey, but Andre. What's good with PEGY? Well, I think PEGY, it doesn't have any news on today. It has been a previous mover up, but I want to see if it's going to get sporadic. Is it going to be a chop factory because there's no news on it, or what? PEGY originally came up with its earnings news, and I don't know. It's kind of, let's look over here. This is PEGY's chart. Started coming up, had some pops, and has been going up. I just don't know how much more it can hold. But it's already done what? 1 big run, 2 big runs. So I don't know. Maybe the shorts will start looking at it at some point as the volume decreases. As we can see back here, the biggest volume spike was in an hour, 46,446,896 shares traded on 1 hour, and that's the biggest bar that it's had. And I'm pretty sure it's definitely digested all of this action from this day all the way through the rest of these days, this moving upward. But they have not come out with any more news there. But yeah, it is on my watch. I'm definitely got my little eye on it. But it definitely would need to come down a little bit. But the problem is with this one being gone up so long, if it comes down, it may come down hard and heavy. I'm trying to get in low, but I don't want to catch a falling knife. And then Donnell said he still got his eyes on IMUX. It's also been a runner for the past couple of days. It's kind of been choppy. When he entered it the first time, I thought he was gonna get chopped out. But it did a little bit of what he wanted. But a very, very choppy little stock there. The ranges aren't as big as some of these lower float ones. So yeah. And right now we're just not we're pretty much just gonna keep an eye on things that have been moving recently, and because I don't know what HPCO is gonna do. It's brand new. People may pump it on up, but I feel like the shorts could definitely take control at any time because it moved. HPCO moved from come on now, moved from $2, 215 up here to the 345s, and the news on this one was simply that. Wait a minute, did not. They reported 1H revenue of 2.8 million. That's up 486% year over year, which is okay, but I mean, it's not life-changing news for the hemp and marijuana industries. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know how far it can actually push unless Bullish Stunks had called it out in the Discord that it was in Stock Twits, and it was, if it was in Stock Twits, it was probably on Reddit. It was probably on some of the other social media trading sites. So maybe it'll get pushed because of that. People see it's up and they're like, "Oh, we need to buy." But for me, this is looking like a short play. Got about 15 minutes to the bell. IMUX crawling its way onto the bottom spot on the top 10 of the volume movers. Almost to a million shares traded, just hanging on by a sliver. And I kind of like to focus on the top 10 for the volume because that's usually where people have their eyes on. Um, once things take off and they start really getting volume, it's pretty much a fact that you will have high liquidity. You'll be able to get in and out very quickly. And that's what I need because I want to get in low, look for FOMO, sell on FOMO buyers, and that's it. Get in before the FOMO. Get out before the FOMO fades. You think you just want to eat some pineapples with PEGY? PEGY coming on up there, back to the top there. Previous resistance was this 575 level, so we'll see if it can get back below 575 on the open. Now I have been I switched up my trading a lot. At first I was using the 1 minute, using the 2 minute, 5 minute, but I just got rid of all of that. I use the 15 minute, the 30 minute, and the hour. It's been working out pretty good. I just looking at all those wicks just makes my heart thump. You know, I'd rather just take one decent entry and be done. 5 minute. I thought the 1 minute was kind of fast for me, but the 5 minute was fast too. After looking at my trading journal or whatever. Just slowing it down, getting a little bit higher time frame definitely works for me. So these three charts you see are the 15-minute down here in the middle, the 30-minute over here on the side, and the hour up here. And plus the support and resistance levels definitely are way stronger on these charts. So I'm not just blindly putting out, oh, this is a support, this is a resistance. No, this is a support on the 1 hour chart. This took an hour to build. What's up, Drifter? Daniel B said, yeah, my boy. I'm using only 15-minute and 1 day chart. Oh yeah, see, Daniel B's using the higher time frames, man. I'm telling you, it just is a different type. I mean, everybody has their own style, but the 15-minute, and I mean the 30-minute is kind of gives me an in between of where the hour, where the half hour is ending, but the 15 minutes definitely changed the game. 1 minute, 2 minutes, you just get chopped up. Even when you're in a winning position, all of those wicks just, I don't know, it's almost like mental scars. They just, it's like, ooh, should I be in? Should I be out? Should I be in? Should I be out? Is this a support? Is this a resistance? And what I realize is I need verification. I even in my real life, I just like to take all the variables into account that I can, and look at the bigger picture. I just felt like I was getting drugged down there in those lower time frames. Drifter says, hello, trading family. Dane B says, also, every movement needs time to develop. Yep. 1 minute and 5 minutes is not the time. 15-minute and hour is good time. Yeah, most def. Especially these penny stocks. Oh my goodness, 15 minutes and the hour, clear support. You just see it. You just sitting there. It's like, yeah, it's getting held right there hard. So I would say if you are using lower time frames, definitely get those higher time frames on your charts. Even if you're gonna use the lower time frames for your entries and exits, definitely have those up. We got about 10 minutes to the bell here. And our our scanner, our volume mover scanner, as of now, HPCO heading us off with 5 million shares traded, PEG with 3 million, but we're not seeing a whole lot of volume on today. We did see oil come back down through the 90s. It was at 93-ish, 90, yeah, 3 something, and has come back down. A lot of the economic news that's come out, they were thinking it was just going to ramp up, but I was like, man, this thing is fighting a crazy downtrend. If this thing, I mean, what would make the value of oil just go through the roof? Other than, now we have the Ukraine thing where Ukraine was talking about nukes. And then we had France going through their energy crisis. We got Israel making deals on their energy commodities. So it's a lot of indecision in oil and energy as well. And I just keep my eyes open, just seeing what I can see. Let me go out here to these previous watch lists as well. Sober, 252. So Sober looking a little jagged there. Yosh. Higher floats: Amazon, Hibbett Sports, JD, Rivian, Intel. I think that's Intel. Nice downwards movement on those. Mid floats: Siga, Veru, Sava, DWAC. DWAC got came down here one time on this 16. Looks like it's holding above the 1530s down there on DWAC. Veru had a previous bottom 1134s, came down here and hit a 1020 with a higher low of the 1050s there on Veru. Wow, GOVX under $1. Well, back under $1. Looking like it wants to go down and test this gap fill area. This fill would be down to the 70 cents. Virax is another one that I traded. Glad I sold out of that one. INDO. CYN back under $1 as well. This one was a CYN was a AI system that they were working on that would learn how to, I think it was like factory placement, placing different items in a factory or whatever, but definitely ended up fading. Nero was one that we've seen move in the past. Was once up here at what, almost $40, and now down here at $2.15. Beat was another one. Very sporadic movement. Came down in here and held on the daily chart up in here, 179, and got going up off that 200 moving average. 185's up there. But this is hindsight because it did not look like this earlier on. Okay. SPY right under the 360s. 1 second. Daniel B said, I'm telling you this for 2 years now, switch from penny stocks to mid caps, and you Daniel B, why are you trying to get me to trade like you, bro? This man has been trying to recruit me to the Daniel B squad for so long. Daniel B has his own Bible. He's been trying to distribute to me for a long time. He's like, you will be my son. Daniel B, man, I'm not signing those adoption papers. You will not adopt me. I haven't seen One Life. I don't know. I'm Trader's Illuminator. Got about 4 minutes to the bell. Like I said, I'll be very wary of HPCO this morning. Definitely looking for it to do more diving than going up. But we'll see. It's got the most volume. PEGY, small little pop out there. 621 up to the 625s, a 4-cent breakout there. Not a lot of volume on that push. Biggest volume counter right now was a red, a nice little sell-off, 1 million shares, but looking like it's having troubles getting 1 million in a candle. Anything else y'all are seeing moving that has catalyst? Because at this point, if it doesn't have catalyst, it's going to just be in direct competition with HPCO and PEG, because both of them have either no catalyst or weak catalyst. So the only other way something's going to pop over those two is if it has a strong catalyst on the day. On the hour chart, for some reason, PEGY did get bought off of this 563, popped all the way back up here to the 613s. But we'll see. 2 minutes left to the open. 625s definitely caused it problems. I was looking for it to get back down here to the get back under the 575s today, but we'll see if that can happen. IMUX has come down quite a bit with no news on the day to push it back up. It has slipped off of the top volume movers though, so people may or may not be willing to jump into IMUX. It's not even in the top movers anymore. Still has not even reached 1 million shares traded. Yeah, I think this is quite flat for HPCO on a 15-minute. It's pretty much lost its upward momentum. This is looking like it's gonna head into a drop. Previous low down here was the 320s. So we'll see if we can get that drop. IMUX coming green really quickly. PEGY trying to get on out of there. HPCO bottom down here at the 320s. We'll see how fast it can get down there. PEGY throwing a double top up there to the 625s. HPCO coming on down. Like I said, it was a little flat for people to want to buy that. That's less of a dip and more of like a consolidation to make a move downward. Almost 1 million shares on that first candle. PEGY going up to test that 625, still green on the day. IMUX jumping up a little bit as well. Over this 820 up to this 830, 10 cents there, coming back down. PEGY blasting over the 624s. SPY going on down away from the 360s. Good morning, Lori. This week I only made 2 trades. Yeah, I only made 2 as well. Nice, 1800. That's what I'm saying, man. You don't like with the higher time frames. You don't need to trade. You don't need to do 100 trades to make money. Like most of my weeks have been like 2 or 3 trades because the setups are totally different. They don't come around all the time on the higher time frames like you may see on the lower time frames. Okay, so went up 25 cents there on PEGY. This is only the beginning, almost up 20%. LASE going on back down, giving back everything there. Getting flattened out. Still waiting for it to fail this 575 level on PEGY. ADTX. Let's see what it's doing. ADTX just popped on. Oh, nah. This thing doesn't have that range though. Opened up at 305, came up here to the 3, or no. Opened up here at 318 up to the 339. I don't know about that one. It's a little low float. Trying to move. It's green on the day. Let's see if it has let's see. ADX Inc. Let me pull this news over here. ADX Inc. announces development and publication of a mathematical model for predicting longevity and variations of immune response to immunization to SARS-CoV-2. Okay, so basically a big math problem to for the evaluation of how an immune system will respond to immunization. So this plus this equals this. If you're, if you're allergic to this, if you're, if you walk with a limp, if you blink with one eye, if you have a twitch, there's so many variables that could go into that mathematical equation to make it invalid that I don't know how valid it will be. We'll see. Okay, HPCO coming down here and testing this 320 level. PEGY is the top mover on the day. ADTX coming up here to this little flat top of the right under the 350s. IMUX giving back everything there, coming on down. So what's the probability of this thing shooting back up here, 40 cents up here to the 375s? I don't think that's very high, and that's a lot of resistance up in here on ADTX. 350s. That's a 25-cent gap right there that shorts can get in. HKD, for some reason, popping up on the percent gainers. It's halted on HKD. This thing is insane. It's always halting. It's a problem. HKD is just a problem. Pop down here to the 43s and back up to the 51s. Yeah, that's a problem. Plus, I believe it's a higher float as well. So those moves on it can definitely chop down very quickly. I don't even know what the float is on this one. Oh, 23 million in the float. What are you contacting me about today? Okay. Daniel B, 800 short on BTU. Nice. BTU down there getting destroyed. Oh yeah, BTU is energy play right there. Energy and oil is coming down. So yeah, that's definitely a nice little play there. Where'd it come down to? 26 down here to the 25, 20, well, $25 basically, almost a dollar move. So yeah, energy may be taking the cake today. IMUX jumping back up, looking like it wants to do a little bit of a gap fill up here. Gap fill at 890, hasn't really reached that level yet. Found resistance the first time at 865 here. So let's draw some visible resistance. A little bit of resistance there. A little bit of resistance here. And also up here as well. I like resistance that's visible on multiple time frames too. That always helps. All right, PEGY coming on down back towards this $6 level. Still waiting for that 575 breakdown that I was looking at up here on the hour chart. HPCO came down here to this 320 level. $320 level, but didn't quite touch that 319. This low was low of the 320. This one was low of the 322. So it was a little bit, I mean, just a fractional bit of a higher low there. First 15 minutes of the day will be closing in less than 4 minutes. HPCO, nah. We were just looking at it to see what it wants to do. The news, the catalyst isn't great, but it's holding this 320 level. But on the hour chart, still looking like it needs to form some higher lows on the hour chart. That would help at least. But as for now, you know, we have to wait for this one to close 320s. If it can hold the 320s for a little bit, maybe it'll give a move higher, but I wouldn't bank my whole account on that. HKD open back up to 52. Very floppy little one. Hasn't even reached 1 million shares traded on it. HPCO is probably going to end up going flat for a while today. It's just taking a long time to make a decision whether to break or not. 350s is where it's kind of holding around right now. HKD getting some pops. PEGY, 14 million shares, has not come down yet. Still trying to hold up. SPY going back towards the 360s. IMUX did come up here and touch this resistance level and faded it a little bit. Right at that right at the top of this gap here. So that's 2 times. That's during pre-market it failed, and now during the intraday it has failed to cross and hold that level. So we'll see. I'll give it a little bit of time. Like I said, the first 15 minutes is about to close in a minute now. So we'll see what the rest of the day wants to look like for it. PEGY fading down under the 350s. Yeah, Lord. Yeah, that's Dane B is right on that HPCO. It's almost like not having an edge in the trade. It's like 50-50, and it's you don't know if it's gonna go or not. It just is kind of like just get in here and watch your shares grind around, and if we want to drop, we'll drop. If we want to go up, it's a 50-50, I guess. It's not really, you don't really have an edge in there. HKD showing red now. Lori called out APDN and Lucy. Now, Lucy, it does not have any volume. That's scary. APDN has 2 million shares in volume. Let's see, APDN has no news on today, just kind of ripping up there. Let's look at the daily chart over here. So APDN right now is right at the 200 moving average of 225 is looking like the 200 moving average for it. Very small little break right there from the 237 up to the okay, I got a meeting today. 230 where was I? Oh, yeah, 200 moving average, 225. So we'll see if it can fade that 225. Nice little rip in the first 15 minutes though. Up 19%. Lucy just has no volume. Okay, so first 15 minutes has expired. We see HPCO looking like it wants to test down again, 320s. IMUX forming that lower high on the 15-minute. HKD down to $48. Okay. Sober continuing downwards. Coinbase, Fubo, DWAC had that double bottom that I was mentioning earlier, came down here, but it is a little bit of a lower low. Bed Bath and Beyond down to $5. Wow. They will not save that company. Lucy's got a whole lot of work to do. Did they have news on the day or something? Why Laser Phonics? No. Its average volume in this last month was 2 million shares. Last 6 months, a million. Last year to date, a million. So it's not even close to that. We need high relative volume on these things. HKD, I'm going to get rid of that one too. Don't really care about that one. May end up getting rid of this one too. It's kind of sitting still. BTU giving some pop back. Formed a higher low on the 15-minute. 25, around that $25 is what's holding. Big buy up off of that, but may not be done going down. PEGY forming a lower low here at the right under the $6. Big pull down, so I'm thinking that's going to come on down. HPCO coming back to the 320s again. Needs to start forming some higher lows to make sense. Again, this HPCO is almost like a 50-50 play. You don't know if you're going to win or lose. SPY dropping back off the almost touched the 360s, dropping back down here to the 358s. APDN. Yeah. Pushing out there just a little bit. Let's see what this is from. 36 up to the, well, not even 10 cents there. So coming back and finally forming some type of resistance. 237s. Let's see if we can drop off these levels. Lori says Lucy might be a good swing. Where is Where did I put that? So Lucy was up here $6, came down, popped a little bit. Has a high up here at the 360s. It did a gap fill here, so let's see. Came down here to the 190s, bounced off the 190s. So maybe a retest of the 190s to make sure that can hold. Maybe, but Lucy's initial, I think their initial news wasn't life changing, you know? I like the news that's like it just stands out. It's like, yes, I'm the one. HPCO coming on back down to this 320 level. Will it snap through it? 322s is what it needs to snap through. Lori called out beat, EETE, or BEAT. Let's see, where would beat need to check down to? Beat, gapped up here to the 522s, fill the gap. So the question is, can it hold the 450s? And will the 450s become something of a fall point for it on beat? Okay, APDN almost up to 250. Previous top was this 218 level, 220 level. So it's only up 20 cents over this previous top. You like the news? Oh yeah, Beat did have some okay news. Yeah. It's on my watch list, but I don't know. It has some spicy news about the heartbeat, a heart sensor. PEGY exploding up. See, the unpredictability there is what I don't like. It just sat there for forever and then just exploded up. You got long on PEG, 657. Nice. 657. That thing dropped down here, pop back up. 643. Nice. Yeah. We'll see. Let's see when it opens up though. 956.03. So basically 10 o'clock. It'll be opening up 10 o'clock at, what's the second? 10:03. Or 10 and 3 seconds. Nice, Andre. Yeah. Definitely not my type of structure on that one. Y'all can, congratulations though. Y'all getting those trades on PEGY out off the halt or into the halt. Okay. ADTX, let that one do its thing by itself. Not looking like something that's going to be ripping. IMUX definitely gave up the ghost. So APDN and PEGY are definitely doing little things. We'll see how HPCO closes up, if it can hold this 320. It's bouncing up a little bit, but still red overall. Okay, about to get an open on PEGY. Can we see it? Will this be a longer halt? Looks like it. So a 10-minute halt here. Oh, wait, no. 5 minutes. Oh, okay, 10:01:03. My bad. Still got a little time. So 10:01. 10:01:03. About to get the open here. There's the open. Down to the $7. There were buyers at that $7 whole dollar level. Hope y'all peeled off a little bit. $7 looks like it's about to get tested hard and heavy here. You think PEG is going to 10? We'll see. I mean, I don't know. Next APDN will rip. Uh, I don't know about the APDN one. Let's see, what's the top here? 244s on the 30-minute chart. Looking like a little bit of resistance. We'll see how it plays around here. $619s. So previously came from this 619 level. We'll see how it tests down there. Possible previous supports under the 620. SPY still going flat. HPCO starting to act like it wants to move out above the 320s. Still, we want to see where this hour goes. Well, it's got 30 minutes left on this one. Trying to go green. Can it form a higher low than the 320s? Is the question. Got a top side here of 370. Giving up the ghost there. Just needs to hold a little bit. 320 level is kind of like a line in the sand, but it is taking a long time to make a decision. APDN. PEGY back down to $7. Needs to go ahead and break that down. Let's see what else we got. Anything else popping up? PEGY, HPCO. Let's jump over here to the scans real quick. So this is the percent gainer scan. PEGY, HPCO, APDN. I don't even know what this thing is. FLJ. That looks a little heavy. Not a lot of volume either. Then on the volume movers, we have PEGY, HPCO in the mix on the top 10 volume movers. Okay. Hal, what do you think about crypto's regulation and also regulations for crypto trading platforms? Well, I think that it was going to happen anyway. There's too much currency moving that is untraceable, and too many transactions that are uh untaxable. And they're trying to make it out to be a dangerous thing to not have the government hands all up in it. And so I'm thinking that with them doing this, it's going to decrease the overall functionality of crypto. Um, because the whole point of of most cryptos is to be decentralized, is to be maintained by the public. But if they're going to introduce regulations, what's going to be the difference between crypto and the dollar? What's going to be the difference between crypto and any other currency? Would be my question. Like, it's going to decrease the functionality of crypto, and probably because crypto, the speed of crypto, if you need to do a transaction, it's there in seconds. It's not going through banks and then stopping here, stopping there, blah blah blah. It is it's like in seconds. If I wanted to send you $30,000, it would be in seconds. It would be, and it's there. Or I would send it in crypto and then you could transfer it into dollars. But I mean, it's there in seconds. So we'll see, man. Will they try to keep the speed and try to reduce the anonymous, or the, what's the word I'm looking for? The anonymous user kind of equation. I don't know why. I need some water, man. I'm gonna get some in a minute. But yeah, that's the biggest thing. Like, I think they're gonna kill the functionality of crypto if they do that. APDN getting on up there, 240s or 250s, my bad, 250s. PEGY still holding up here above 7. But either way it goes, man, I mean, most people are used to using currency anyway. It's not like it's a big change if they were to damage the functionality of crypto. We've been using currency anyway. Dollars, and the value's always changing. The federal government has complete control of the inflation. So they do what they want to do. And that's kind of what they're trying to lean back to. Hey, we need a centralized way to control how people interact with this application, or this idea, I guess. But yeah, I don't know, man. Crypto's definitely taking some hits over the last couple of weeks and months. People cracking down on them. They're seeing people make way too much money too quickly. They need to make sure those people are taxed correctly, right? But then again, if you look at it from the standpoint of equality, if people are e- evading taxes, I guess it is kind of their job to try to track down every single transaction. I'm pretty sure there's somebody in there like, we must do this. We have to find every cent, you know. But it's like, whatever, man. You do what you do. APDN up to 260. APCO 320 still holding up there. We'll see if it can close higher than the 320. Got about 15 minutes on the stream, and I'm probably gonna get on down because I'm not really seeing anything that's has come down to where I like it in the intraday. Everything's just blasted off. So at this point, shorts would be the ones looking for trades on these ones. And I'm not trying to get splashed today. I've been doing good. Just taking my little green days and walking. PEGY coming back and testing the 7 again. And another thing is, I don't even know where these things really don't have intraday resistance. They're kind of just going up and they can slam at any moment. So I don't even know what the range is here on these. I mean, this one ripped from what, $2 up here to the 244s. Okay, this is a huge range, and yes, it's closed down here a little bit, but I mean, if I was a short, I'll be looking up here, maybe like getting in maybe the definitely 270, 275. If it went up that high, definitely be in for shorts, but just don't really have a whole lot of faith in these high movers. It's me, Drizzy. Yeah, but congratulations to the ones that jumped into these breakout trades. God bless your souls. Hopefully you took your profits, and you know, and every single day you'll feel like you left money on the table, especially with breakout trading. You'll definitely feel like that because you never know when the boot's coming. You never know. What is today? Today is oh yeah, Wednesdays. Now Wednesdays, I don't know why, but they definitely have become one of the days that I kind of avoid. I haven't really taken a trade on a Wednesday in a while. For real. I don't know what it is. It's just hump day, and I end up getting humped, you know? I don't know. Something about those Wednesdays. Like Monday trades are usually good sometimes, depending on the catalyst. Tuesday trades are usually good because the Monday trades have come down into a level that I want to buy. But Wednesdays are always special days for me to get the boot. Thursdays are pretty good too, though. And Fridays, Freaky Fridays, is just kind of like a swing, and sometimes it's a miss, sometimes it's a home run on Fridays. HPCO definitely going flat. No decision making in this one. 320 still that low. You see how clear that is on the 15, the 30, and all that? Just a clear level of support. We can see PEGY. So APDN is looking like it wants to get to those 270s, which I was like, hey, I'm thinking the shorts are gonna get in there around that 275 level. This level back here, what it's reaching up to, 275 is right under these previous levels here. 280s, 275, where it found that previous resistance. There's 271s. Can it touch 275s? Look at this run. I mean, if you were a short, how good would this look to you? Like, you're looking at this like, oh my gosh, this thing's making smaller candles up here, coming into this 275 level. I can get an entry at 275 and just hold for a retest of VWAP 242. That's a 30-cent drop. Beautiful. Back here, same idea on PEGY. You see this thing crowd up here to the two, was it 750s? Same thing, retracement down here to the VWAP is what, 674? So 750 down to the 674. It's quite a nice win for some shorts. There it is, APDN hitting the 275s there. Somebody's getting on board. Let's see where the size is up here. So 324 has 10,000. They need to walk that down a little bit. 275 has 20,000 shares there on the ask. Just sitting out there. Yeah, so I'm thinking these two are in the short territory now. About to see a nice backside move downwards. HPCO still just grinding in here. 16 million shares with no decision, no direction. Trading within the cents too. Very, very tight ranges in here, but not making any higher highs there. APDN breaking out of the 70s. Here goes the shorts about to get paid. See how much they get paid. Will it retrace all the way down here to the past the 250s? And will this one trade down here to the under the 675s? See, I'm trying to take a trade on something that looks exactly opposite to this. Let it be coming down like this, and then I'm getting in here. SPY coming on down to the 357s. The last time I talked to Ben was Saturday. Yeah, Saturday. I'm telling you, man, this man always, every time I see him, he finds out something new about some kind of crypto something. He's got, I don't know, man. He's like crypto, man. He just trades crypto all day, man. I'm like, bro, are you coming back to the stock market? Are you coming back to the stocks? either trading crypto or doing something with some kind of crypto projects. But like I was saying earlier, I don't know what effects all of the regulation for cryptos is going to have. And I don't know if I don't know how the new legislation will look on crypto after they get done fixing it. Then again, on the flip side, you could see cryptos if they keep the speed of the transactions, you could see crypto's values rise, especially for projects that actually make sense and can get government funding into them. But the only problem is most companies are established and a lot of crypto projects are battling with those companies currently. So if they make the playing field kind of they make the crypto centralized, the playing field kind of gets construed. Some of their talking points gets lost with the whole decentralization thing. So maybe it'll be a good and bad thing. Maybe it'll be a bad and good thing. I don't know. I don't know the order of events, but I know it's gonna be spicy. So I do have crypto. Um, I just I just never look at them. I mean, I literally do not look at my crypto portfolio. I'll add to it. Well, that's a lot. I look at them at the end of the year, but as far as just looking at them and looking at them and looking at them, I don't care. I'm like, bro, I'm just gonna work. I'll trade the stock market. Stock market, I can see the news pop. I can see all these things pop. Crypto, let it do what it does. Let it just glide. I'm much more of a long term trader in crypto than I am in the stock market. I'm just in and out on the stock market. I'm not trying to hold anything except for my real estate stuff. Uh, HPCO. Dan B says probably he wasn't work Saturdays in factory. That's why he's got time to talk to you. Nah, man. Ben definitely puts in that work, man. He doesn't have a factory job. He has been doing a lot of moving though. He's been traveling a little bit more than usual as well. So sometimes I talk to him. He maybe not be in his state, in his home state. He's just kind of on the go. So I'm wondering, is he gonna get like a vehicular setup where he can just stream from his vehicle? HPCO just holding here at the 338s. Still indecisive. Let's see how this volume has fallen off. First candle, 5 million shares, 2 million, 2 million, 1 million, and so on. Georgia said Ben will do it van lifestyle. Possibly. You never know, man. He's all over the place. I know he told me he was doing some kind of work on one of his vehicles. Um, I don't know if that was that last week. Something he was doing on some of his vehicles. So he's building something. He's always building something. He's like a beaver. He's always looking for more wood. Always busy. Good morning, Lauren. Jumping in. Oh, remember, guys, since you all are pretty much still here, we do have a Discord, which is where we continue the conversation after the stream. We keep our eyes on these stocks and kind of see how they're moving. And that's pretty much, I mean, it's almost like texting or calling me on Discord. Um, and we just keep the conversation going there, getting more and more um, people in there giving doing their analysis, giving their call outs, posting. The spy's popping up a little bit. Let's see, the spy had a bottom here at 356, 357, popping up just a little bit, but on the hour chart still in the indecision. But yeah, Drifter, he's around, he's in the Discord, he comes in the Discord in a lot. Like, people that you may not see in the chats, you'll see them in the Discord. So, you know, that's why it's good to like join the Discord, because Drifter's in the Discord. Dang, be every time we come back to the YouTube stream, we got people from Discord jumping in here. And so you might be like, who is that? Why do they act like they know you? Why do they act like they've been talking to you? Because they have in the Discord. But for anybody that doesn't know, DB is our YouTube angel. He comes and floats in with his heavenly wings and tries to sell his Bible collection. He's got a collection. He's got his own canon, and to those who would like to put on a halo and float into the clouds with Daniel B, he's all for it. Daniel B trades mid caps and the larger cap. Well, I don't even know how much he trades mid caps. I think he trades just the, yeah, he trades mid caps and large caps, and he's been doing that for years. Just, you know, sitting back and enjoying the markets. But yeah, he's always a YouTube I don't even know, YouTube personality in the chat that you will see. Rudy, I don't know. I haven't talked to Rudy in a minute. I don't know. Rudy's definitely, so he's been even busier than, well, he's been man. So Ben has been doing the crypto. Rudy has been big into the crypto gaming. So I don't even know. I hadn't even talked to him in like a minute. Actually, no, that's, yeah. I haven't talked to him in a minute. Probably like a week or maybe longer. I don't know. APDN coming on down. We can see clear resistance finally at the two, right under the 270s. My goodness, that took a long time. HPCO pulling back up off of this 320 level again. Getting some pops here. Looking like it wants to get up right at the VWAP again. This what is this? Is this a double bottom? Low of 322, low of 322. This is a double bottom on the hour chart. 320s would definitely be the risk here for a little possible push higher. But yeah, this is the beginning. I just realized I'm over time too. I need to go ahead and get ready to shut it down. But yeah, HPCO may give some tests back up. I'll continue watching it and kind of post in the Discord if I'm going to do anything with it. But as of now, we do see this double bottom. See PEG and APDN should be giving up the ghost by now. Come on, APDN, stop playing. All right, so APDN coming down. Yeah, so HPCO may give some pops. But yeah, definitely looking interesting. I'll continue watching it into like the lunchtime. But yeah, keep an eye on it. It's still red on the day. Let's look at the daily chart for this HPCO. HPCO, oh boy. So yeah, came down, held above this 312 a little bit. Has the top side of the 360 here. But yeah, just kind of trying to stay green there, but it's been flat for a while, so it's one of those, it may or may not go. It's a 50-50 play. Not a whole lot of catalyst behind it. Maybe it'll end up popping and dropping real quick. So if it does go up, you might want to be quick taking that scalp. But as for now, I'm gonna get ready to shut it down. Appreciate you guys. Let me see. Let me read these ending chats real quick. Daniel B's book, How to Be the Best Mall Grinch. Uh Let's see. Hurricane. Wait, what? Lori Lee, I am doing well, trying to catch my breath between the hurricane and having a leasing inspection. I have been busy. Hurricane. Oh, I'm sorry. Hope no damage was done to your family. Drifter, I would check that out later. He is doing good. I talked to him yesterday. We had a meeting with New Game. Oh, okay. Lori Lee, no, thankfully we were all okay. Um, didn't have power or cell service for 5 days. Can't find this. I can't find this book. You should definitely write it. Beach that Robin and I had our first anniversary and wedding photos taken there is completely destroyed. Wow, Myers Beach is not going to be a thing for many years to come. Wow. Okay. Well, guys, appreciate you guys for tuning in. Thank you for your call outs, your chats, and just visiting with us. Again, we have the Discord out there and available for you. If you have any kind of, anything you want to drop, articles or the chart, the setups that you're looking at, or anything, you want to just talk, we got a general discussion in there you can get in. But yeah, that's it for me today. If you're on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe if you enjoy the content. If you're on Twitch, make sure you hit that follow button. And as always, I will see you in the next one. Peace.